Come on. Come on, OBS. You can do it. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm back. This is very interesting. I saw somebody say, it's working! I apologize. I did bleep out because I was like, it's not working! And I was crying. But it's okay. I'm not crashing out. Oh, and I can finally see the poll here on my OBS. Everything is a sandwich. Chores here in the chat. What's up? Your comment was actually what I was using reference for in the thumbnail, by the way, Alec. I blame the author is here. What's up? Noah's here. Rogue is here. Let's see how we are doing on the poll. Why can't I see the poll? I guess it's making me choose one option before I can see. All right. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Stop it. Go back. Oh. You can't see it, but there's actual utter chaos going on right now on my end with OBS. Yay! Okay, this is weird. It has me opening a mini window right out of my streaming thing into this is... Anyways, I don't know what's going on with my streaming situation. You guys can't see it, so it doesn't matter. It's been so very long. It's been a week! Unless you weren't here. Can everybody hear me okay? And can everybody hear this? This is what I was using. Take my word, happy is winning. Thank you, Alex. Seems like someone has a specific agenda. Oh, I see it. Happy is winning. Okie dokie. Go away. Work is popping up. Go away. Alright. Shall I do my intro now? You wasn't here last week? Okay, that sucks. I'm sorry. This is not high enough for me. Everything in 16th notes. I mean, it's kinda shaky. Shaky how? DAW is good, or voice is good, DAW is clipping? Okay. So let me turn it down and hear the DAW again. Oh, I think I might know what's going on. Or maybe not. How's it doing now? Is it clipping still? Alright. This is episode 2 of chat telling me what song to write. The way that this is going to work is I'm going to put a series of polls in the chat as I am making the song. And I am going to give you guys the crucial decisions. So right now we've got a poll in chat that is what emotion are we doing for the song. And we've got sad, happy, angry, or other. Other got nothing. Happy has 57% of the votes. Oh, now it's 50. Angry got another one. Someone needs help. I'm going to close it. And something I realized about the last episode is, well, episode stream, I'm going to try to start making these into long form if I can. Crucial, exactly. Crucial, critical. What I noticed about the last episode is things went really, really slowly. So I'm going to see if I can kind of speed up some of the process. So I'm going to give you less choices, but there'll be more important choices. So instead of being like, should we start with bass or should we start with drums? I'm not going to have a poll for that. I'm just going to look at the chat and see what you guys think. How are we doing with that? Everybody good? Also, this behind me may or may not be a little makeshift recording booth that I set up, and I was recording some stuff on it that I'm not going to tell you about yet. I should add serious violin for no reason. I still don't think I have the orchestra on this DAW. Poopy. That's annoying. Alright. So we are gonna hop into it. And I'm gonna press this button here, which is going to let you see everything for just a second. And so we are starting with happy. I feel like if you're going to do happy, you got to start with drums. So I'm going to play some drums for you guys, and you guys will be able to give me your choice on what you like, on what drum you like. I'm going to see if I can use my MIDI again, my MIDI keyboard. That was so much fun. Did anybody see this, the little short that I made? Out of, whoa, now I'm echoing. The little short that I made, and you see me like happy in death metal, that would be insane. You know, if I could play death metal, that would be insane. I also, it's right out of camera, but I do have my electric guitar. So if you guys want electric guitar, I will give you that option. All right, so the first thing that comes to mind when I think about happy is Blank's music. If you haven't listened to Blank's, he's so good, and he does this thing where he makes an entire track in 1 hour. I don't think he mixes masters until after, but he has this sound to it. So I'm gonna see. Where's my kick? Okay, that. Sorry, don't mind me. Okay, so I do think that is. Maybe I should move this down. Don't mind me, guys. There it is. There's a kick. Like. Audio gets distorted, glitchy when I use the program. Quite so. Let me see if... Does lowering it make it better? Compression or gate is too much? I don't have a gate. That I looked for it. I didn't have one. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Is this better? I think it was clipping. It's better now. I really do need to get a second monitor so I don't have to go to OBS like that. No, it's not better. Alright. Is 120... Does that seem happy enough to you guys? 120. Let's turn the metronome volume all the way up. Oh my goodness. You guys can't hear the metronome, but I can. You can see OBS too. Yes, I know. But you shouldn't be able to see it anymore. Nope, just do kick drums and toms. I can just turn it down more. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a couple options here. I don't know why I'm like sitting so weirdly. Okay. One, two, three, four. Messed up towards the end there. Alright, this is the first one. DM'd you a video on Discord of what it's doing. Ardar. Arnar. Thank you all for bearing with me. Let me see. Did you DM me or did you put it on the server? It says you DM'd me and I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I could actually probably listen to it on my phone. Hang on. definitely clipping. I'll fix that. Okay. How about now? Do you know the band Gorillaz? Not personally. Read my type. I will not raise your volume. Dang, it failed. Hold on. How are we now? Let me hear that. Do you know the band Gorillaz? Not personally. I will not raise your volume. Oh, why is it still doing that? Do you know the band Gorillaz? Not personally. Okay. How about now? That is crazy. I have one more. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I got it. I think I figured it out. I think I got it. Let's see if that... Come on, catch up to myself, me. It just got quieter. Well, that's the point. So, oh, is it still clipping? What the heck? In Logic, it sounds like an audio sync issue. It's not Logic. It's Reaper. Okay, wait. Is it? It's still clipping? Now you have no audible DAW. I can't win! Okay, let me change. Let me change a couple settings. Laptop on full volume. Makes it so quiet and you're loud. No! What's that one fill that's like... It's like... Just saying it way more... Oh, may work similarly as this Reaper. Yes, it is. Alright, let me see if that sounds different. What's that one fill that's like... It's like... What the heck? What the heck? Is their bit transfer not compatible? The beat's good if that's any consolation. Ay. I'm a little lost on what to do. How to fix this. We could go over to just making an acoustic song, if you guys want. Just recording on the mic. Or I could have my guitar playing, my electric. Am I able to relaunch Reaper? I guess I could do that. Let me die. And we'll see if that fixes it. Now it just has infinite me's. Folk punk, haha, yeah. Yes. Alright. You just get to see my lovely face while I work on this. My streaming abilities will get better someday. Okie dokie. what I have to do is there is this plugin that you use by Reaper, and you basically get the master output to plug into OBS. And let's see now if that shows up. You inspired me. I just started streaming a week ago. We're all learning. Haha. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Happy to inspire. I hope you're not nearly as daunted as I am by Reaper. Okay. Hello. Okay, it is not. That's good. Okie dokie. I'll put something in here again. Like this thing. And we'll just get that playing. Guys, hold your ears. I don't know if this is gonna, like, blast your brains out. So I apologize. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Let's see. Can you hear that? And is it still clipping? Because it's not clipping anywhere on mine. Silent or very quiet? Okay. How about now? It's really hard to test these levels. Here, zilch. How about now? Quiet. Gotta hear it on my phone. It's doing the same thing. What the hey? Alright, well, there goes that. Horrible sounding. Great. Okay. So, I guess we're all done with that idea. Do you guys want acoustic or electric guitar? If I do acoustic, I have to share the microphone with the acoustic guitar. Back to the campfire, for real. If I use my electric, I don't have to share. I can just plug it directly in. And the only thing is that you won't hear the nice, like, acoustic noise that you get. You want electric? I don't know if I'll be able to do, how am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good, Lev. How are you? Levar Burton. I'm sorry, it only shows, like, your username. It doesn't show your name. Electric, please. Electric, okay. The people have spoken. It's electric. Have to grab it. This is the breakup guitar. Haven't written any breakup songs on it. I am gonna have to tune this. And do you guys want distortion on it? How about both? Both is good. So the only thing now that we have to be aware of and let me see if I can hear this. Oops, sorry guys. Heck yes, distortion. Alright, the other thing is I can't change what channels these are on, so you get one channel. I can adjust it a little bit on here, and then I can adjust it. Hang on, let me see if I can zoom this up. Zoom out. Nope, that was the wrong direction. In the wrong direction. This is my beautiful makeshift booth. I don't know if I can put this guy back a little bit. That's good enough. And then I'm gonna see if I can get my chair up. Now you can see it a tiny bit, right? I can maybe tilt this down a bit. There you go. Sorry if you got an armpit shot. You get like a little bit. Hang on. What the heck? My goodness. It's falling down! POV, you're in Jericho. Okay. At this point, I almost might as well have a pop filter on this. Alright, I'm gonna check the tuning. Oh, you know what? I can't put distortion on it. I'm so sorry, slowly fading mic stand. Because if I do that, it'll put distortion on my voice. I can't get it to choose one or the other. Distorted vocal. Unless hang on. I have to put away my keyboard. Unless potentially if I can figure out a way to separate the two channels. Oh, tuner's still open. Embarrassing. Honestly, single notes don't carry too much distortion, so it could totally work on your voice. Well, so distortion definitely sounds different on voice. Oh my goodness. I feel like I could do this. Hold on, gang, while I Google how to do this. Because I feel like, I really feel like it's worth it to get distorted. Because I don't have a pedal. If I had a pedal, this would be very easy. How to separate channels on Focusrite Scarlett Solo. No. It's not helping at all. This was supposed to be fun and not crazy. One more idea. If I do this, it does separate the channels a little bit. Do you guys hear guitar in your right ear and my voice in your left? Is that weird? I wonder. I don't know how I'd be able to flip those. Let me see. Oh, that's really weird. Hearing only my voice on the left side and then hearing the music on the right. Okay, so then what if I do this? Oh, wait, okay. I think I figured it out. I think I got it, guys. I think I got it. Basically what I did is I just isolated it. But now I have to figure out... how to... I might have to make 4 mics. I might have to do that. Let me see if I don't have to do that. That would be great if I didn't. Let me see. Just hang with me. Hang with me, gang. Let me put this guitar real down real quick. Scoot. Stay back. I give you imaginary pedals so you can make the song distorted. This is not supposed to be a troubleshooting problem. Okay. Oh, wait. Gonna give it like 5 more minutes to figure this out, and if I can't do it, then whatever. Okay, and if I do this, you can't. Okay. Now we have an echo. How about now? Is there an echo now? Oh wait, no, there probably still is. So I have 2 inputs. How do I? Okay. I don't know what that just did. You like the echo? It's fancy. What can I say? The machines are always out to get us. They really are. Kind of want to hear what this sounds like. Okay, because I've used... That's weird. Check, 1, 2. And now it does everything. Ah! Alright, is it echoing now? It still is. What the heck? Watch me just, like, mess up everything. Okie dokie. So we're just gonna have to go with the regular guitar. We can't do distortion today. I'll figure it out another day. Sounds great. Perfect. Well, that's because I gave up. Okie dokie. Let me get the guitar. Yeah, the audio is perfect now because I gave up. That's why. It's not doing the thing that I want it to do. Okay, so you guys said you wanted... in here. How is the guitar? Is it loud enough for you guys? There is a house in New Orleans. No, that wasn't the right. That wasn't the right chords. It's not loud at all. Is it too quiet? Now I have to hear again. This is not how I wanted this to go, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn this into a long form video. Let me see. Oh, good. It sounds nice. Could be a touch louder. Let's see. Okie dokie. Got it. All right. So, we're flying by the seat of our pants. But if anything, like Noah said, could be a touch louder. So the structure's gonna change a little bit. If you are super duper duper OG, you remember on like my first live stream when I did this, I could do a compilation of all the technical failures as a long form video. In the words of Panic at the Disco, time to dance. All right. So we got happy. Would anybody like to suggest any chords? I also was trying to get like my chat on the screen, and it is not. Hey, Bet, never said hello, Nishi. Hello, Shuriken. Happy to have you. You can clip everything the first 30 minutes and show chaos for shorts. You guys have such great faith in me. So I guess I probably shouldn't start with a minor chord. That's a minor chord. 500 beats per minute. You're outdoing yourself. All right. This is the first chord progression. It goes E. Oh no. Goes C. G. Then D. Then E minor. That's our first chord progression. Let me start a poll. Start a poll. Chord progression. E. No, wait. Why do I want to start it with an E? I want to start it with an E minor. C, G, D, E minor. H minor chord, please. Oh yeah, let me just wait, why did that go so hard? Okay, I'm gonna mess it up now. It just got better. Okay, so your first option was C, G, D, E minor. Your second option is now I could just use an E major. So that is E major. Sounds very similar. Let's see. Let's see. E major. G. G. C. So I guess that is an option. E major to D major. How about E major to D to C question mark? I need a third chord progression idea. Exciting! This is actually part of this. Oh, hang on. This is how one of my songs starts. One of the chord progressions with the E is you play like open and then you hammer on and it goes E major, A major, D major. It needs to resolve. Ooh, wait. E major, A major, D, B. It does not really resolve. How about B major, D major, B major, D major, E major. Sorry. When you write these out, can you write them out with the abbreviation? Just do capital letter if it's major, and then capital letter with an M if it's minor. So let's see. B, G, I like everything up to the D major. So that would be B, D, A, E. Alright. Those are your options. So, for reference, I'm going to play them all again. So, listen up. This is the first one. Oh, I need to see the poll. Don't close it. This is the first one, which is C, G, D, E minor. The second one, E, G, D, C. Third one, E, D, C. And the final one, which already has 100% of the votes out of 3. Vote last one, please. Is B, D, A, E. Let me see. I personally like that one a lot. 75%, 100%. People like the EDC. Both of these sound very Peabody-esque. If you guys have ever listened to Peabody, his music is pretty good. It's pretty good. %. Last one sounds the most unique. Hey, what's up, Elijah? It definitely does. I agree. Alright. The votes are spreading out a little bit, but I'm going to go with the last one because it has 67%, and we need to. Fourth one is Cooking with Gas Man. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Alec is onto something. Alright. So now, do you want... you see, do you want fingerstyle / finger plucking or strum? I'm having to type this with one hand, by the way. And I have something else on my keyboard that's not supposed to be there. Ignore the typos. So a fingerstyle version of those chords would be... Oh gosh, I have to write this down somewhere now. Where did I put this? Let's see, it was B, D, A... Let me see. was BDAE. Wait, you should include lyrics in your song? I'm happy that everything's a sandwich. Only if everybody else agrees with that. So, fingerstyle would be like doing something like. Versus the strumming I was doing earlier. And fingerstyle normally does mean that you're doing like other things where you're we were adding in like runs and stuff on the guitar, but we're just gonna do like finger picking. Why does this sound like a soundtrack or a transition in like a rom-com? Does anybody hear that? Like Young Sheldon? Lyrics. Okay, fingerstyle is winning. So we're going to go with that. Alright, and lyrics is where I'm a little bit at a loss of how to do a poll for that. Well, we do know it's supposed to be. Oh, could I do a Q&A? Does that work? Hang on, let me see. Psych scene transition be like, yeah. Give me lyrics. And let's see if the Q&A. Oh! Well, this messed up everything on my screen. Okay, is anyone ever able to use that? And do the lyrics? Cool flats borrowed from Minor. Love it. Can anybody, because I can't see anything in the Q&A. Has anybody used that? I was a cowboy. I'm happy that everything is a sandwich and cereal is soup. Cereal is soup. Everything's a sandwich and I'm so happy. Okay, well, you have to start rhyming at some point. Is anybody able to use the Q&A? Or not? Because I'll just kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. Okay. Okay, let's see. My phone. LeVar says, yes. What should I ask a question? It wasn't supposed to be. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. Yeah, it is taken. I clicked it and nothing. Okay, fine. That's fine. I just destroyed it. It's fine. It died. So, what kind of lyrics? Oh, I have to reach so far. Hang on. Move this over there, this over here, bring this closer. What kind of lyrics should I write? Sandwich, cowboy, cowbot, astro. How do you spell that? Not astronauts. 21 pilots. Pilates spoof. Because someone did put a 21 Pilots lyric in there. Rogue says, need to head out. Might be back before stream ends, but likely not. See ya. Bye. Thanks for joining. Take care. All right. Astronauts. Oh, 21. Oh, whoa. Whoa. 21 Pilots and Sandwich are neck and neck, but Sandwich is now winning out with 50%. Alec, if Sandwich wins, I will write a song about sandwiches with one condition. You never talk about sandwiches on stream again. This will be the end-all, be-all. The sandwich song. Sandwich has 38%. I can't get this chair to scoot up! Do a space cowboy singing about a sandwich? Only if there's a tie. If there is a tie between those three options, if Sandwich wins. Alex says, okay. Sandwich. Delicious. Sandwich will be memorialized. Its arc is complete. It rides into the sunset. Exactly. I also kind of can't hear the guitar myself, so I have to turn on the monitor. That's better. I'll stop talking about sandwiches if you do the song about sandwiches. Alright, deal. 38%. I really do wish I could get the chat to pop up on here, because then it would be great for... Wait, okay. Hang on, I have one idea. I don't know if this is a bad idea. Hang on. What if... Let me see if I can get this up. Hang on. Just gonna pop something out real quick. Live caption. I don't think that's what I want. Notepad. Okay, I can show you my notepad. One more option. One more idea. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Ah! Oh, come on. Oh, I see what's happening live chat. Let me see. Why are you not letting me do this thing? Let me see. Is that showing up on your screen, by the way? Oh! No way. No way. That is so janky. That is so incredibly janky. Wait, but I also can show you I can also show you my notepad. You guys want to see the notepad too? Here you go. Can you see it? We have liftoff! Mine was also a haiku. Oh, you wrote a haiku? Astronaut ice cream. In space, no one hears you scream. Like a fever dream. Oh, dear. Okay. So this is what we have thus far. Why is it so... chopped off. What is my P.O. box? I do not have a P.O. box. I have a stalker, so that is why. I almost want to sign into that window. Oh, wait. Okay, that's just weird. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's good enough. Oh! Shoot, I hope I didn't close that. Everything's a sandwich lore is retired. Okay. Well, this is... Sorry, there's some funky things going on my screen. Alright. Alex says, time to have dinner. Great song, great stream, great job improvising. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, you too. What is my P.O. box? Answer my question now. Don't be so demanding. I did answer your question, and the answer in the end was also no, because there is a person that I don't want to send things to me that will find a way to send things to me if I have a P.O. box. So that's that. If that changes or I did not, don't argue with me. I did. You may not have heard it, but I did answer. I do not have a P.O. box. And that is the end of that discussion. Alright, we are writing about sandwiches and how everything is a sandwich. Is that what you want? Do you want it to be about how everything is a sandwich? I feel like this could start with a question of, like, ponderance. You did not. Thank you, Shurkin. So, I think maybe, like, what is a hot dog? Is it a sandwich? What do you think about that? What is a hot dog? Is it a sandwich? So many questions. I feel like so many questions, I need answers, but not sure which. But I don't know. Astronaut ice cream sandwich. Okay, we'll put that up there. Astronaut ice cream sandwich. Which? It's so wild how it mirrors everything. I do. My face is like hiding. Can I put this over here? Yeah, let's do that. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sing. Okie dokie. I wonder if... Oh, it is dark, so I don't know why that's appearing light on that screen, but my chat is technically dark. Or is it a taco? Ooh! What is a hot dog? Is it a sandwich? Or a taco? What is a hot dog? Is it a sandwich? Doesn't really roll off the tongue. Is a hot dog a sandwich or taco? What do you guys think about that? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich, a taco, or duh? What do you think about that? That's a place we will not go. That this is a hot dog a sandwich. It's a hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich, da or taco? You love it? Excellent. Is a hot dog a sandwich, a burger, burger or taco? What do you think? Is a hot dog a sandwich, a burger, a duh or taco? A duh, it has to be like a duh instead of like burger or taco. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger or taco? That kind of works. Is cereal a soup? Cereal a soup? Is cereal a soup? Taco, not go, kind of rhymes. It does. Cereal a soup, that's a place I... Wait, what if I say something about milk first? Do you pour your milk first or your cereal? And then I go, that's a place I won't go. Is cereal a soup? What about, is the ocean a soup? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. I've also got place we will not go. What's up, Lord Haldir, by the way? Yes. I just know Alec is loving this. Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger, or taco? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. Reference your own videos as much as humanly possible. Are you saying I'm doing that? Or oh, because of the milk first. Man, you and your siblings are so quick. I also did not bring water down with me because I wasn't expecting. Okay, is ocean blue Gatorade? Is candy corn wax? Yes, that's a plus for me. Shuriken, I want to include something about astronauts, but I don't know if I can make it about an ice cream sandwich. What if it's like, can astronauts eat blank, or can astronauts do blah 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 because it's in like zero gravity? What do you think? I love that there's just 2 salutes in the chat. Our brain is just red spaghetti. Nope, not entertaining that one at all. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger, or taco? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. Gonna add some more here. Wait, let's see, that was... Oops. AEDE. Capital idea. A hot dog, a sandwich, burger, or taco, a cereal, a soup, these are things I must know. I don't know why. Don't be mad at me, but something that came to my mind is, are astronauts fat? Can astronauts get fat? Which, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, it has nothing to do with space, but, like, the idea of, like, they technically don't weigh anything. There's no burping in space where the astronauts go. I was thinking about starting a new rhyme scheme. So to be like A, B, B. Me in the ocean of blue Gatorade. No, there's no burping in space where the astronauts go. Can astronauts... don't know why, but the idea of there's no burping in space where the astronauts go. Something, 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 Play-Doh. Hot dog, a sandwich, burger, or taco. Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. There's no burping in space. There's no burping in space where the astronauts go. There's no burping in space. Burping in space. Da, 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 da. I'm on it. What word do you want to rhyme? Doesn't have to be anything to rhyme. I'm just thinking about, like, what are things that people wonder about, like, astronauts being able to do? And, or just in general, anything that keeps you up at night. That you're like, how does XYZ work? What is that? Why is my face not? Hey, focus. Focus. Focus, pocus. Come on, camera. Keep up. There we go. Yay. Fun fact, according to the internet, has been recognized by law that a taco is a sandwich, at least in Indiana and New York. Ocean is blue Gatorade. The chorus should be a full-on reverb-laden belt, infinitely close to screaming about shower thoughts. Okay. Shower thoughts. Chorus? Alright, so now just start giving me shower thoughts then. Things that you're thinking about. How is the first hammer forged? Ooh, I like that. Okay. How did Smith? It doesn't quite fit the flow, but I'm trying to think. Is water just clear Gatorade? Is water clear Gatorade? How was the first hammer made? Yeah, something like that. How was the first hammer made? Was the first hammer made? If there wasn't one to begin. Why did Oh, I might go back to the same. Is salsa a fruit salad? Ooh, okay. How was the first hammer made if there wasn't? How was the first hammer made? First hammer made. Is cheese a loaf of milk? Ooh, that's horrifying. Cheese is salsa. Fruit salad. If you clean, vacuum cleaner, you are a vacuum cleaner. All vacuums suck, even if they are bad vacuums. What did they forge the first hammer with? What did they forge the first? Doesn't quite hit the meter. What did they forge the first hammer with? I guess I could do that. What did they forge the first hammer with? Why do I want to go back? kind of sort of works with the E. I don't know. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger, or taco? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. What did they forge the first? What did they forge the first hammer with? Hang on. I guess I could just go back to the same flow of what did they forge the first hammer with? How did the first pair of scissors get out of the scissors package? Are all potatoes mashed potatoes in my stomach's mind? Is the moon fossilized cheese? Is sweat just sugarless Gatorade? If tomato is fruit, is ketchup a smoothie? That's horrifying. I love that one. If tomato is fruit, is it a smoothie? I really don't want to give up on that higher thing though. So, what did they forge the first hammer with? What did they forge? What did they forge the first hammer with? Hang on. Hang on. What did they forge the first hammer with? I'm getting somewhere. That's B-A-E? Wait. I don't even know what what key I'm in right now. Does anybody who's smarter than me know what key we're in? Drag the O out on forged. What did they forge the first hammer with? Copy, that's good. I like that. What did they forge the first hammer with? Is a woman a man because a man is a woman? I don't know. This might be too weird. It's a little weird. What rhymes with Kith. Now Kith. Or you could say forge the first hammer on. Is Colorado a fruit? Elijah, brilliant work. Smith. Okay, Smith. Sith. Sith is good. Sith. Smith. Myth. Myth could also be good. Anybody have any shower thoughts about Sith or myths? Smith named after the profession or the job after him? Unfortunately, I do know the answer to that one. We got that's part of how we got our surnames, to my understanding and recollection, is from those types of professions. It's like, oh, that's John the Smith. Myth has great potential. It definitely does. Who wrote the first Grecian myth? Why are almost all teachers' last name Smith? Fifth, like fifth. Riff. Sith, myth. Myth is so good. Who the first Shin myth? What did they forge the first hammer with? Who started the first Grecian myth? Is a zombie and vampire bite each other at the same time? What happens? Have I heard of the bootstrap paradox? I believe so. The whole idea of like pick yourself up by your bootstraps, but you can't. What about rhyming myth with something about a genie's wish? Ooh, okay. What happens when you something a genie's wish? Do you figure out the platypus is just a myth? What happens when you I feel like something else would be like what comes after infinity. Or a mermaid's pet fish. Ooh. I feel like Ariel or something. Something about Ariel having a pet fish. What happens when you give a genie a wish? Bootstrap paradox example would be, I want to meet Shakespeare, so I go back in time with all of Shakespeare's plays to get them signed, but I find no Shakespeare. He doesn't exist, so I publish the plays. Who made Shakespeare's plays then? Exist is a slant rhyme. That could be something mythical. Did Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, ever exist? How do you spell Ness? Nessie? If that's wrong, I'm sorry. Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster ever exist? Did Ness the Loch Ness Monster ever exist? Nessie. Nessie the monster. What about, can you say Ness or Nessie? Is every mythical creature sitting just a bear with mange? Why is pi the exact same thing as pi, but no one has to deal with numbers? Okay. Did Ness the Loch Ness Monster ever exist? Centaur or pants? That's one. That's a good one. Centaur or pants? Would he wear them on all his legs or just one pair? And if so, which? Hang on. That kind of bars incoming. What did they forge the first hammer with? If a centaur wore pants, would he? Let me see. Would a centaur wear pants. How do you know when sour cream has gone bad? Serious question. Oh. When it has mold. Because there's a difference between mold and cultures. What happens when you ask a genie his wish? When it smells/tastes bad. What if you don't like sour cream? They forged the first hammer with a centaur whip. Centaur. Is that correct? How do you spell centaur? You could do a bridge with just a bunch of non-rhyming shower forms, or in spoken form. I could. I really want to try to finish up this verse so that we can go into a chorus. I feel like I should pull up a Reddit post of like shower thoughts. Should I do that? It wasn't a really serious question. Fun fact, if you leave your milk unopened for a month past its due date, it'll make cream and the milk will still taste fine. Interesting. Yeah, it is 3 minutes. Are unicorns real or just a spiel? Does a straw have one hole or two? Do dinosaurs have hair? Hair doesn't preserve, so we would never know if dinosaurs had hair. Can you daydream at night? Did the plant or the seed come first? What does water taste like? Who taught the first teacher? Some of these are dumb. Oh yeah, you could write. We can do this, guys. What rhymes with? I think I might just take the... See. What did they forge the first hammer with? And who started the first great Who started telling all the Greek myths? Who started telling all the Greeks myths? What did they forge the first hammer with? And who started telling all the Greeks those myths? The Greeks, those myths. Alright, it is 9 o'clock now, but I do want to see if we can wrap this up. What's more realistic, a horse with a horn or a leopard, moose, camel with a 6-foot neck? What? A spork worse at being a spoon or a knife? Why do a spoon and fork make the spork? Okay, so this is what we have. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger, or taco? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. What did they forge the first hammer with? And who started telling all the Greeks those myths? And then you could go directly into the chorus. I feel like you should have another verse, but like a chorus of like, shower thoughts. This is more pensive than happy, honestly, what we've written. Shower thoughts. Even when I'm not in the shower. forge the first hammer with? What did they forge the first hammer with? Hang on. Huh. The moon is just fossilized cheese, but we haven't figured it out yet. What did they forge the first hammer with? It wants to be D. What did we forge the first hammer with? And who started telling the Greeks all those myths? Rap the chorus. Bedtime? Yeah, I know. I'm unsatisfied. It's just one verse of a song. Maybe I should stream for longer in the future. Question for you guys. How did we like this format as opposed to the other one with the DAW when it was working? Because the fact that you guys can see this stuff on screen is kind of cool. Live, laugh, pain. I love how much you love that. I cannot stream tomorrow, unfortunately. We could do it again next week if you want and make the next verse. Would it be good to have the last note of the verse's melody be an A? That's kind of what that chord was beforehand. Who started telling the Greeks all those myths? I like this format. More people interact. Yeah, and you can see it. This is mucho fun. I like to see the stuff on the screen. Okay, bet. We can do that. I can work with this. Live, laugh, pain. Lord Haldir, I feel like that would make excellent merch for me. What even is the Forbidden Riff? I think it's this one. Let me see if I can. Hang on. Feels like it would be fun to just pick it up next week. Okay. I can do that. Alright, so then I guess that'll be done in sessions. Then maybe I can string those together into a long form? I don't know. I'll figure it out. So then I'll finish it up. Turn it up. Turn up the guitar. Or are you talking about the Forbidden Riff? That Forbidden Riff lyric was supposed to be a good lyric match with the other lyrics. I know. I just got distracted. Alright. So without further ado, I'm going to play the whole thing for you guys. so that you can hear it all together. Is a hot, hang on, I'm not going to mess up though. Is a hot dog a sandwich, burger, or taco? Is cereal a soup? These are things I must know. What did they forge the first hammer with? And who started telling the Greeks all those myths? Oh, Sweet Home Alabama, the first lyric is Turn It Up. Guess I should listen to the actual song more often. So, that's that. By the way, a fun little rant that I won't fully go on, but I really, really hate it when someone in a video goes, without further ado, and then proceeds to play their intro. It's fine. I'm fine. Really irks me. Really gets my goat, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, good night. Thank you, Noah. Thank you guys for coming out, and even though things did not go the way that they were supposed to and we had some technical difficulties, this is technically, and by technically I do mean just in the sense of in technical senses, this is a lot easier for me to do, so that might be helpful. Can we make this song longer? Next Make Your Own Song theme? Yes. Now what you've all bees waiting for, a message from our sponsor. Oh, by the way, no, for real, I will go to sleep. I do actually have a book update. Rogue will be so sad that she wasn't here for this book update, but I am starting the second half of the final battle in that second book, Legends in Training, Iron Flesh. So I am making progress. I am writing. And I've been doing Pomodoros. So I'm like, each Pomodoro I'm doing like 500 to 700 words. So hopefully I'll be finishing that. That's it for now, guys. I need to get used to calling you guys little poets, because I'm just like, hey guys. Lord Haldir says 200 words a week. I eat 200 words for breakfast, Lord Haldir. You gotta step it up. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright. Shuriken says, excellent stream, good night, Bet and company. Hope everyone has a great week, and congrats on the book progress. Thank you. Noah says, read you later, guys. Take care, guys.